China must be very angry as India has recently tested K4 nuclear missile. Now this is not a regular missile which you hear nowadays. It's a very important missile considering the angle of nuclear war which might erupt anytime. Right now we are observing Putin giving warning to Europe or USA or Ukraine many a times that they might come up with a nuclear attack against any country. And such tensions are continuously erupting between India and China also. We see that Chinese aggression is going on since last 3-4 years continuously. And to bring in some deterrence so that China should be fearful of attacking India, we want that we should have a capability which can deter China. So to deter, what we have is nuclear weapon. But having nuclear weapon is not enough. Even if you have nuclear weapon, India has one policy called as no first use policy. That means we say that even if we have nuclear weapons, we are not going to use it in its first strike itself. Only if someone is attacking us using nuclear weapon or any chemical weapon or biological weapon, in that case we will attack back. That means first strike will be done by our enemy and second strike will be done by us. Now here is one problem. In case that enemy attacks you in such a manner that they destroy all your nuclear weapons in one go. Let's say for example, India has nuclear missiles which we can launch from our land or from the aircrafts also. But if China or any other enemy attacks in such a way that they destroy all our land-based resources and air-based aircrafts or any other weapons, then what can India do? So to ensure that we are ready for that second strike, we need the third element of submarine. That means we build a nuclear triad in which we have capacity to launch nuclear attack against our enemy from land, air and submarine by all these three ways. Now why submarine? Because any enemy can track your land area or any weapon that is there in the land, or they can even look for or track your aircrafts. But these submarines are remaining underwater. Let's say there is a submarine in your Bay of Bengal. After that, after a few days, you do not know where that submarine is. It might be in South China Sea, it might go to Pacific, it might go to anywhere. And in case that submarine is nuclear powered, see there are two types of submarines. One is powered by diesel and one is powered by nuclear power. So diesel powered submarine has to come out many a times for refueling purpose. But this nuclear powered one can remain underwater for a very long time period. Now let's say India has put its nuclear weapons in the submarine. Then what will you do? Even if any country is attacking India, even if they destroy all the land or air based nuclear weapons, still we can do that second strike and attack back using nuclear weapons. And we say that when we have this capability, then we have built the entire deterrence of nuclear war against any other country. And see, the important thing is till now we had land-based and air-based nuclear weapon systems, or we had systems which could go for that attack. But we did not have any such submarines which were capable of going ahead with such attacks. So last time we heard a news that India is building this Arihant class submarines. So last time we heard about Arighat submarine. In that submarine, now we are bringing in this specific missile, that is K4 missile. Okay. Now when you look at this missile, first of all, it is nuclear capable. That means we can put nuclear weapons in it. Second, it is submarine launched. Using submarine only we will launch. And third, it's a ballistic missile. Missiles are of two types. One is cruise missile, which we use only for shorter distance. But when you want to cover a long distance, then you make use of ballistic missile. Now interestingly, let's say this is the map of China. If you want to attack China from a very long distance, let's say the distance is somewhere around 3000 kilometers. In that case, you can attack using this ballistic missile. So we can say K4 is a very, very powerful weapon as part of our nuclear weapon systems we have. Okay. Now look at the key features of this. What is its range? Somewhere around 3,500 kilometers. But this is not an official data. This is what people are saying or newspapers are saying. In reality, what is the range of this missile? Nobody knows. Government has not given any clarification. Neither military has given any clarification. Even China is apprehensive that there is a possibility that the range is somewhere around 6,000 or let's say 7,000 kilometers also. So not just China, even Europe can be attacked. But we will not agree with that. Second, the launch platform. First of all, we are having nuclear powered Arihant class submarines where we are going to put it. It is going to have vertical launch systems. That means from the submarine, when the submarine is underwater, from there vertically in this manner, you will see missiles coming out. And it's not like one ballistic missile will come out. Multiple missiles can come out together and they can attack different locations. Now, there is this solid fuel technology which we are using in this particular missile. See, we sometimes make use of liquid fuel, we make use of solid fuel. When you want that the thrust should be very high, when you want that when the fuel is burning, it should go on continuously in a very short time period. That means the launch should take place as soon as possible. In that case, you need solid fuel. So here we are using it. So we can say this missile is highly reliable and it is ready to launch. You can launch it anytime very quickly. And at last, it has inertial guidance system. Most of the times we have seen many missiles, they go ahead with their path, but they do not attack in a precise manner. Sometimes they have to attack on this location, but they attack on another. But this particular missile has got inertial guidance system which ensures that it accurately reaches its target. So we can say we have got a really good missile defense system through this K4. Thank you so much.